So hi guys, I'm Lucy and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a rather big book haul for you all. I've been collecting books like crazy since I've moved to London. They're just piling up all around me. I have no room anymore, help me. Okay, but seriously, I have been buying quite a lot of books, but I've also been getting quite a lot of books for free, either from publishers or where I work. So yes, let me get started on what I have to show you. The first three books are review copies that have been sent to me from publishers. The first one is a proof of The Moment Collector by Jodie Lynn Anderson. Really, really cool cover. And this was sent to me from Hachette Children's. So thank you for this. It is an amazingly beautiful book. On the back it says, "For a ghost, one memory can change your life." And basically it's from New York Times bestselling author Jodie Lynn Anderson, who of course wrote the amazing Tiger Lily, which I've heard so many great things about and need to get around to reading. So yeah, this is like a murder mystery and I think it'll be brilliant. It looks gorgeous and really interesting concept. So yes, really excited about that one. And the next two were kindly sent to me from Walker Books, and this is the Hidden Princess series, I believe. So we have The Hidden Princess, and we have Hidden Among Us. I believe this is an Angel book series, and I'm guessing from the cover, so yes, I hope so. It looks gorgeous. I don't really know a lot about this series, but from the covers and just what it says on the back, these books sound incredible. I believe they're both YA, so you know, that's perfect. They're both really short, so hopefully I'll be able to fly through these and I'll post a review when I'm done with them. So the rest of the books are books that I bought for myself. So the first one is Graceling by Kristen Cashore and Fire by Kristen Cashore. I believe these are fantasy books. They're part of the Graceling Realm series, and it's about a world where people are born with an exceptional skill known as a grace, and they're both feared and exploited, and our main character carries the burden of a skill that she despises, the grace of killing. This sounds incredible, and it's a YA series. I've been meaning to read this for ages now, and I haven't gotten around to it, but now I will. So I've got these two books to get started, and I think there's another one coming out, or one might already be out, so I'll try and get onto that one also. The next book is a book that I have really been anticipating for this year. It is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor, and this is the third book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. I have a really weird relationship with this book series. I can appreciate the writing and the plot and just the brilliance of it. I really, really can. I know how amazing of a series it is, but there's something in me that prevents me from falling in love with it. The last book, which was Days of Blood and Starlight, I liked it, but I didn't love it, and lots of people gave it 5 stars, absolutely loved it. There was something missing for me, and I don't know what. So I've bought the final book. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through this pretty quickly, and I'm hoping that there's parts of this book that will make me fall in love with it like I should be falling in love with it. I really, really do wish that, because it's such a gorgeous book, and the whole series is just so rich in like beautiful imagery and incredible characters and brilliant plot lines, and I just feel like I'm not appreciating it enough. So I'm really going to try with this book to just understand and take my time with it and really get myself into the book. So wish me luck for this one. Hopefully I'll end up loving it. Okay, so the next couple of books I got from charity shops for really, 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 really cheap. I think they were about £1 each, which is amazing. First one is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This book I've heard incredible things about. I don't know what it's about. I know it's about Barcelona and a library, and it's kind of historical fiction, and it just sounds brilliant. I've heard so many things about this book, it's hard to even put into words. Like, I feel like I know this book already, so I really need to get started. Do tell me if you've read this and if you liked it or not, because I know a lot of people have read this. So fingers crossed I enjoy this too. The next book I also got at a charity shop for £1, which is absolutely astounding when you see the gorgeousness of the book. It is Blood and Beauty by Sarah Dunant. This is a story about the Borgias, and you may know that I love historical fiction. And the Borgias and the Italian Renaissance are just my favourite period in history, really. This book is absolutely stunning. Look at the cover and look at those red edges. Just, oh my god, it's stunning. And I can't even put into words really how excited about this book I am. I was going to get it. It recently came out in paperback, but I wanted to get this, but it was obviously really expensive in the bookstore. Found it for £1 in a charity shop and just ran for it and bought it. So here it is on my shelf and it's gorgeous. The next book I saw in the charity shop and I immediately ran and grabbed it because I'd heard so many brilliant things. It is The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. I've heard a lot about this from Katrina from Little Book Owl. She loves this series, and if she loves the series, I think I might love it too. And it just sounds perfect. It's historical fiction set in Russia, and I've heard so many amazing things about it that I just had to pick it up. I'm really, really intrigued about this novel. I really, really want to get into it. So I really want to read it quickly as well and soon. So hopefully I'll be able to put a review up pretty soon once I get through it. It's quite a big book, but fingers crossed. I also picked up Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence. This is a classic. D.H. Lawrence is one of those controversial authors. A lot of his books, including Lady Chatterley's Lover, were banned and kind of censored because they contained rather graphic explanations of sex, and at that time when it was released, it wasn't, appropriate to publish stuff like that. So I've read D.H. Lawrence before. I read Women in Love. I absolutely love this. I really enjoy D.H. Lawrence's writing style, so I knew I had to pick this one up as it was his most famous one. So I'm really hoping to enjoy this. It's really short as well, so hopefully I'll fly through this. The next book I can't even remember buying from the charity shop, but I must have done. It is The Confessions of Catherine de Medici, and this is by C.W. Gortner. This is just a historical fiction book about Catherine de Medici and about her life and about the many struggles she goes through. I love learning about history, and the Medici family in particular, quite prominent in the Italian Renaissance, which I'm really passionate about. So yeah, I'm really excited to get through this one, even though I can't remember buying it, but that's my life. The next book I picked up at the charity shop is rather huge, and by rather huge I mean really, really big, massive. It is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. This is, again, a classic written by the Russian author Leo Tolstoy, set in Russia, and it's just one of those classics which I've been meaning to read for so long, and I just haven't. The writing is absolutely minuscule. I don't know if you can see that properly. The book is tiny, and yeah, this might take me a while, so I may not read this for quite a while yet, just because the size is putting me off completely. And the final book that I got in the charity shop was The Music of the Spheres, and this by Elizabeth Redburn. I have no idea what this book is about. Revolutionary France, set in England, in London in 1795, and it's about a search for a lost star called Celine. I've read all this off the back. I didn't know. But I think, again, it's historical fiction. I'm a sucker for historical fiction. I will just read everything, really. So yeah, I thought I would just pick it up regardless of not knowing anything about it, because I rarely do that. I rarely just walk into a bookstore or see books and just, pick up a book I've never heard of. I'm always looking for books or pick up ones that, oh, I've seen that on Goodreads or YouTube. But no, this was a complete mystery buy for me, so hopefully it'll turn out good. So guys, that is the end of the book haul. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me and getting through all these books with me. Do let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books or could give me any recommendations. I'm always open to recommendations. My Twitter and Goodreads links are all in the down bar as well, so feel free to follow me or add me on Goodreads, and I will see you all later. Bye guys!